Salt. Tiny white crystals you sprinkle on dinner. But for thousands of years it was money, medicine, and the reason entire cities existed. Control salt, and you controlled food, armies, and power.
Long before refrigeration, salt was the miracle that stopped food from rotting.
That made it priceless.
Farmers turned surplus into preserved meat. Sailors crossed oceans with salted stores. And traders built fortunes hauling salt across deserts and mountains.
Trade routes followed places you could mine or evaporate it, and settlements grew where salt could be bought. Not because it tasted better, but because it kept people alive. Empires noticed. Rome built roads and protected salt routes. Roman soldiers were paid in rations of salt, salarium, which later became the word salary. Kings taxed salt like modern governments tax income. When a ruler controlled salt production, they could starve rivals, feed armies, and fill treasuries. Salt was power dressed as a pantry staple. Some states literally fought wars over salt. In medieval Europe and in parts of Asia, salt taxes forced common people to pay for the most basic preservative. Smugglers risked their lives to carry salt across borders. Entire economies were built on the stuff you see on your table every day. Salt also shaped culture. Religious offerings, trade treaties, and legal oaths often involve salt. Cities called Salerno, Salzburg, and Salt Lake City trace their origins to salt. Architecture and roads followed mines and merchants set prices not just on spices or silk, but on how much salt could be shipped cheaply and safely. Then came technology and politics, salt works, evaporation ponds, and mines industrialized the trade. Colonizing powers seized salt sources to control distant markets. Newer preservation technologies made salt less dominant, but the political structures it created lasted for centuries. The legacy is everywhere. Laws, place names, wages, trade networks. So next time you reach for the shaker, remember this: that tiny crystal solved a survival problem and rewrote history. A pinch of salt kept armies fed, founded cities, funded empires, and shaped borders. What tastes ordinary on your tongue was once the backbone of civilization. Salt is simple and salt is savage. It seasoned food and empires alike.
Subscribe.